me see if I can make it right there. There we go. Well, B's eye. You on here?
Yeah.
It's Slappy's Adventures.
That's Slappy Adventures.
Is it?
Oh, it's Slappy's Adventures. On three, Slappy Adventure. 1, 2, 3. Slappy Adventure.
I'm on here.
Got a tractor trailer on the tail of the dragon.
Right in front of us.
Right in front. 2 minutes, he said. 2 minutes. Ain't she a cutie? Man, it's everybody up here this weekend.
Well, it's everybody up here for it to be a Friday morning at 11 o'clock.
And we trying to do some camping. First come, first serve. Get my bearings about myself on this thing with this trailer. It's been a while. Got doggone Polaris slingshot, Honda Groms, Honda Monkeys, tractor trailers, and whatever them little daggone monkey bikes running around here. I'm kind of glad. Well, I wish we wasn't behind him, but I'm glad we ain't meeting him.
Yeah.
And then came in, and next thing you know, you got to make a quick decision.
I don't know that we'll catch him. I hope we don't. I'm gonna just keep it low and keep it cool.
Yeah.
I'd say we might have already caught him though. I see a slowpoke and trike up here.
And I know what can be done. I come through here on the daggone long nose Peterbilt with a spread axle flatbed. Thank God I was empty. He's already inside this right here. He's almost in the grass right there. Mm-hmm. I see his tire tracks. Over there plowing potatoes. Daggone pickup truck. I'm sure 129 photos got him.
Well, yeah, it's not like he's not going to be on video somewhere.
Yeah. Well, tell the people what we get ready to try to do there, B-Zine.
Well, we're going to do three places that are first come, first served campgrounds, and we're going to try to go over and spend a couple of days in the Joyce Kilmer Forest, a couple of campgrounds, and one in particular that we've gone to before is called Horse Cove, and we've not camped there actually. It's primitive, but it's on the water, and it's all old camping, so everything's mature, all your trees are, so you kind of have a canopy over you, keep you in the shade. That way, if it keeps you in the shade, keep that temperature down a little bit. And so that's kind of what we're doing, and kind of chilling, and we're going to see if we can pull this off. If we can't get that one lined up, we're going to try to maybe go over to Iron Horse, see if we can get a spot there. And the only thing about Iron Horse is you don't really if you're going to camp primitive or you're going to count on their powered motorcycle sites, you kind of don't have much shade. So I don't want to camp in the middle of the sun. It's going to be hot this week.
All right.
So mid-80s, possibly up to 90 on tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's possible, but and then we got Kickstand Lodge over here. That's another place that's kind of first come, first serve, and you just kind of find a place in the area. But they got some trees, so we're just going to do one at a time and see what we can find. And then if can't find one of those three, we're going to get on the maps and find us another one. But we're going to camp for a couple of days and set up, relax, take it easy. Don't know how much riding we'll do versus how much camping we'll do, but
Right.
we're kind of wanting to do a little bit of all of it. And Slappy and I have been talking about doing it for, 6 months, I guess, anyway.
Every bit of it, yeah.
And thought, man, and he had this time off, 1 day off, so I figured, hey, it'd be perfect. And then the weather's cooperating for a change.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, it like to killed us last week on the Veterans Smoky, or the Memorial Day Smoky Mountain Thunder ride out of Sevierville. Last year we had about 4,400 bikes in it. I'd be surprised if there was 250 because it was 60 degrees was going to be the high Sunday, and it was and it rained all night and rained most of the day. So it was a real, it was terrible turnout. But I don't expect much more because there's most people are fair weather riders. Nobody's here to lie. I'll tell you different. They're not going to ride in the winter.
Right.
They're not going to ride. They're not going to ride when there's a chance of rain. And Lord, in East Tennessee, there's a chance of rain every day.
Yeah, you've had to postpone your breakfast at the river there.
Twice.
Yeah.
I've had to postpone my breakfast on Chilhowie twice because of this crap. That's kind of where we are. So, and we really could have done it, I guess. But what you do is when you're thinking about 19 or 20 other people and you want to prepare for it, then you end up with 3 show up because there's a 50% chance of rain. You just kind of want to be sure you kind of try to accommodate everybody. We must be catching up with this guy now. Nope, the guy's pulling a trailer. That's what I saw. Flash in front of my eyes, and then you got these guys, and then you've got. Yep, he's down there because I see that white box truck that was there after. And these guys had to get off the road to let the truck go by.
Right.
Man.
Right. Oh, he's in the grass. You can see him plowing potatoes over here. As he should be, because if he don't get in that grass, he's going to be hitting somebody. Look, he was all the way over there on the left. They probably going to be sitting down there waiting on him at the other end of this doggone what's called. But that state trooper on the Tennessee side, he's wrong for that.
Yeah, I can't. I got to say he's wrong for that. Yeah, right there it is. There's the big truck going down the hill right here.
I see it, yeah.
Wow.
I tell you, the last 3 times I've been on this dragon, been doggone snail races. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I'm in no rush, but.
Yeah, I mean, we're not in a hurry or anything, but
We don't want
we're liable it's liable to stop. I mean, there's liable to be a crush here somewhere.
Right.
And this whole thing's going to be over. We're not going to be able to get through. Then we're going to have to stop and help. God, how does he get through this curve without anybody coming?
Hey, he's the good Lord.
I mean, really. I mean, I'm just thinking he's got to go over here on the other side and almost to this tent to be able to get by, to be able to keep from falling down in this gully right here.
Yeah. Them old Grumman boys behind us is biting at the bit.
Mm-hmm. They ain't going nothing they can do.
No, hey,
We're all done now.
it ain't the gold wing slowing y'all down. When I first started driving, just as green as the grass is out here over the road, I'm coming from daggum North Carolina some damn word. I'm thinking about I want to go home. And I'm looking in that damn Randy McNally, you know what that is, a map. And I'm like, shit, I'm going to cut this daggum corner off and go through these woods. Man, I come down through here, and I was like, man, I done got myself in trouble. But I was committed. So it's about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. But I was empty, but I come down through here, but I was plowing potatoes and knocking tree limbs, and thank God ain't nobody out here that time of the night, you know.
Oh, yeah. That's been a long time ago, though, hasn't it?
Oh, my Lord, yeah, 30 years ago.
God bless America. Is that your camera up there above that motorcycle?
Yeah.
That thing's like 12 feet up there, Slappy.
Tall that tractor trailer up
You
front
got
of it. It's tall that tractor trailer up there.
I just noticed.
I got a drone.
God bless. That thing is up in the... You're going to hit a tree limb at some point, and you're going to crack that thing right off of there, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, see these guys right here in this truck? Everybody had to stop. This guy's not supposed to be on here, man. Somebody needs to take him out and beat him.
Oh, yeah, he needs a good horse whooping for sure.
Hey, my gosh.
Followed up with a heavy ticket. He probably ain't going to have a job when he get done with this. Uh-oh, they're coming around.
Guys, you can't go any quicker.
They coming around.
Get your ass on up through here. Can't go no quicker, boys.
Look at them, boy. They're biting at the bit. How are they going to get around that big truck?
I don't know. They don't know what they're doing.
Look at him. You would rather have the 3 wheels in the back versus having a traditional trike if you're going to trike one out.
Yeah. I'd rather have a traditional trike.
Oh, you would? Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't want to pay that traditional money.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I've ridden, Can-Ams and that kind of stuff, and I don't know.
What kind of Can-Am? The one in Biggles or one in Rickard?
Oh, I've driven the Riker, which is what Phillips got. I've driven his, and then I've driven an RT, which is the decked out one. It's like a Gold Wing Can-Am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it?
No.
No.
I didn't like the way it rode. I didn't like the way it felt. I didn't like the fact that you can't lean.
Yeah.
A lot of things about it I didn't like, but it's not. They're not. What's the word I'm looking for? They're not the best finished product. What I mean by that's the finishing part of it.
Yeah.
How nice things are, paint, and
Yeah.
those things put together. They're not great at that. They're I guess it again you're going to have to ride one long enough to kind of get used to it. The guy at Mountain Motorsports that sells them is kind of a converted motorcycle rider for years. That he's finally we ought to camp right there.
I wonder if you can.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
The motorcycle guy that's at Mountain Adventures that let me take a test ride on that RT, I mean, he's a converted Can-Am guy. You know, he's got 3 wheels on the ground. He knows the safety of it. He feels all that. And, you know, he just says it takes a while to get used to. Once you get used to, you lean, but the back doesn't lean, you know. And
Yeah.
once you get used to that, and you're on a straight line, you're better footed. You don't have to put your foot down. Don't have to support the weight. If you've got your spouse on it with you, you know, you don't have to worry about the weight of both of you. And yeah, it's got a lot of positives to it. But I'm just a traditional motorcyclist too, so it would take me a while to get used to it. So in that case, I'd rather still see this in front of me and have the track part behind me,
right,
instead of having those wheels out there. That's just me.
Well, you guys, we are stuck in behind a tractor trailer. Not this box truck, but a for real tractor trailer. What was the name of it? Ego?
Yeah, Ego, Echo, something on it. I can't remember what it says on the back of it.
Went right by the state trooper. He had a chance to stop it.
Well, now those kids that were in front of us in that Subaru said that when they came before, because they were in front of us.
Yeah.
Said that trooper was talking to that guy in that truck.
Huh.
Said there was actually some communication between them. So why in the world he let him come on over the Dragon Road? I'm very puzzled over.
Because I mean, even if he had a delivery just right around the corner from the depot, there's still better ways of getting in there than here.
Well, and what happens is that if he did have a conversation with him and then let him go, and an accident does happen, there's got to be some repercussions for that.
On that trooper.
Absolutely.
I think so too.
He can't let him go through here. I mean, I wouldn't know why he would. He doesn't have his flashers on or anything.
I wonder if somebody's in front of him, daggum, paving the way, because something's got to be going on. Because I'm surprised something bad ain't happened already.
You know, there may be somebody in front of him, but I don't know that. That's a good point.
So it's Porsche week up here.
Must be.
Honda Grom week. I seen a couple of Honda monkeys. And what's that damn Ruckus?
Ruckus. Yeah, Ruckus. I think it's all those, maybe a small bike CC, small CC weekend or something. Go to the Deals Gap webpage, Facebook webpage, and probably has that information on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we 2.6 miles from Deals Gap.
Good.
And hope we don't go towards Tapaco.
We're going toward Tapaco. Once we get down on that bridge, I'm unloading this thing on one wheel.
I hope he don't go towards Tapaco.
Oh, he's going to go that way. Trust me.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Trust me. We're going to go right behind him. We get down in one of them straightaways, and we're going to take him.
Okay. Hopefully his ass will pull that damn Dragon Depot and catch his breath. Somebody put a daggum plaque up her. You see that?
Yeah, what did it say?
I couldn't tell it. It had a big K, then it had a couple of more letters. I'm not sure what it said.
Well, now, that might be, let's see, is that the place right there where,
that 50-year-old guy, the one you talked to, is old lady that day?
Yeah, was that where he died? Yeah, that truck says Ego, E-G-O, Ego. What was his name? I'll get it in a second.
I remember you seen his widow went over and
Yeah, yeah. He was actually the founder of the Breakfast Club over here.
Oh, really?
For the
Okay.
guys that come in from watch the MotoGP races on Sundays,
Yeah.
and Breakfast Club guys that come on the sport bikes that come over. Warner was his name. Good guy. He's just a good guy. Always fun to talk to over there. Never knew what bike he was going to show up on. He had like 16. And he'd always come on one. It'd be pristine, you know.
Yeah.
Might be on a Z1 one day, and then the next thing you know, he's on a ZX11. Next day, he's on an RC51. Next day, he's on something else.
Did he own a Harley?
I don't know. I doubt it, because he was a sport bike guy.
He's a sport bike guy.
I know he probably could get that electric one and have a lot of sport feel to it for 83 miles.
83-mile electric Harley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a great deal.
Oh.
$27,000 so you can drive 83 miles before you have to charge it. What a deal. What a deal.
Oh, yeah.
You need to buy three. Everybody ought to buy. You have to buy 3 of them to be able to drive up here.
Yeah. That thing's so compact, though, ain't it? It's like you're riding on a sport bike.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But what you'd have to do is you'd have to get a box truck and put all 3 of them in it. Somebody'd have to drive in front of you. Drive 183 miles and pull the other one up, and you'd have to charge that one while you're riding the second one.
And you have to pull up Elon Musk's website so you can figure out where to charge it.
Well, you can't get to the charger because you can't go. It won't go far enough.
89 miles.
83 is what it said. It'll do 100. It's rated at 110, like at 40 miles an hour on flat surface. Then you get it. The real world part of it, if you were to ride it at all, you'd have to truck it up here and ride 5 or 6 times on the drag, and you'd be out of juice.
Yeah.
Actually, you'd drive 3 times, 4 times maybe, over and back. See, over and back would be 2. So, because you'd go 22 miles over and back. So you could ride it 3 times in a day, and you'd be probably run out of juice on your second.
Right.
That's if you got on it at all. Well, it looks like the little old Groms went around that truck.
Sure enough, don't it?
They made it.
There go one of them candy mams.
Mm-hmm. That's an RT. But now I like the way the Can-Ams look, especially the Spider version, like Little Egypt's got.
Yeah,
that look. I like that look of that bike with saddlebags and stuff on it.
Yeah.
It looks like a wasp.
Yeah.
You know, I like that look. I don't know how comfortable it is. I still don't think it's my thing.
No.
But you get enough. I remember when I was in after I got my first job, I bought my first new motorcycle. I bought a Honda CB 900 Custom, 10-speed. It was awesome. 5 on one gear, 5 on the other. And I remember, I thought, man, I was driving back and forth to see my girlfriend in South Carolina, and I was going, man, I just don't know. I said, I wish I'd have to get something in front of me. Because I'd been driving that Z1 900 all those years, and, with no windshield, so everything hit me right in that helmet. And so I decided to get me a Windjammer fairing. Do you remember those?
Oh, yeah.
So I bought me a white Windjammer fairing and the mounting kits, for the Honda CB 900, and I got that thing, and I looked like a albatross coming down the highway. That big old motorcycle was burgundy, and
albatross.
I have this big old white fairing coming down there. So I took it to a buddy of mine that I went to high school with, and he was a painter, and I had him color match the fairing to the color of my motorcycle.
Yeah.
And man, from then on, it was awesome. So I put me a nice little stereo in it, and had that thing booked up, and I rode that thing everywhere. And I knew then Man, I'm always riding with a windshield in front of me. And I was in my 20s.
Now, what's an albatross?
You know, a big old albatross, just a big white whale.
What?
Looked like a big old white whale coming at you.
Coming at you, doggone, yeah.
So it just looked, I don't know, it looked horrible. But once he got it color matched, that burgundy color, he hit it perfect, and I thought, wow, this thing's bad news. So then I put my stereo in it, beefed it up a little bit, and I'm thinking, man, I'm riding down the road going to Florida listening to music. What's going on with this on a motorcycle?
Now, what year was this?
Well, let's see.
You said you bought it new?
76. I bought it. It was 1982. I bought it from Speed and Sport Honda in Morristown. The Sissons owned it. It's called Speed and Sport. It actually is where the Honda car dealership is now. That was originally a motorcycle dealership. All right, we're not going to stop, okay?
All right. Damn, which way did he's turning, thank goodness.
Good for it. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. What a dadgum crazy son of a gun. Yeah, we got the slingshots over here too, dude.
Oh yeah.
All right, we got box truck this way, but we're gonna make better. He went Fontana. He must have been delivering to Fontana. Still should have come the other way.
Oh yeah, Lord yes. Yeah, he made a grave mistake, that's for sure. It's going to be a good weekend to be up here, man. I just ride up here and hang out, doggone. There's going to be all kind of folks just coming by and
all kinds of stuff.
Fellowshipping and carrying on. Let's get to the campground, see what we got. Guys, we are here. I think it's called Horse Grove. Horse camping site. And let's check it out. There's Charlie B's eyes set up here. That is where I'm gonna be. We got Brother Melco on the Valkyrie. I know you can't see that river down there, but there's a river down there. And we're gonna do us some fishing. Let's see if that's what they want to set up before I pull my tent out and get the daggone hooking up my lodging. Oh, there's spots up there. Oh, it's gated off. Good to go? Is somebody already down there? Was somebody already down there?
No, there's another spot down there, but it's not as attractive as this one.
Okay.
It's not going to give us the room this is going to give us.
Right. On both sides too.
Yeah, both sides. Look, we got all
Horse
this
Grove,
room.
Nanahala. So we all in Nanahala.
We're in Nanahala.
We're in
That's
Nanahala.
the forest, yeah. Not the smoking stuff. Therefore, that parking pass thing's not an issue.
Okay, right.